And we've switched over to the
Live
video portion of the show. For the video people, we just explained to the audio listeners, there is no Adam.
No.
And I'm really hoping, it looks like you guys can hear me, but I'm really hoping it's working the way it's supposed to.
Let us know if you can hear us.
I tried to change some stuff. I'm still working on it. I have some ideas, some big ideas for things.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Why do you say it like that?
I don't know.
What did I do? I'm tired.
Yeah, me too,
Don't
man.
give me this. Don't give me this. Give me everything.
All right.
Adam is not here currently, and we don't know where he is, but he's not here.
He's not here.
It's not that he's just like it's not that we just started without him. We knew he wasn't going to be here, but we didn't. We're bad friends and didn't ask. Where are you going to go?
Yeah, he just said, I'm not going to be here. We're like, okay.
Okay, so what we're going to do? We got to jump into action.
Actually, yeah, that's literally what we did.
Yeah.
Immediately started planning.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't ask him. Where are you going, man? No, bad friends.
So we're kind of doing like a Fun Fridays thing.
One Friday on a Wednesday.
Fun Friday on a Wednesday. But there's no updated playlists that they release on Fridays.
On Wednesdays.
I mean, yeah, that they normally release them on Fridays. That's why we do it on Fridays.
There's no released Fridays playlist. There's no Wednesdays playlist.
Yeah. Nobody releases songs on Wednesdays.
And if you say you're gonna, like you're Jacob Collier, then you're a fucking fraud.
Liar.
He released it on Friday. So get fucked. So wow.
Oh.
Well, that is something we can listen to. There are plenty of things we can listen to. But you know, the more important thing that we really touch on first and foremost is morning. Welcome to Don't Feed the Artists. I'm Hagen.
I'm Dave.
Yeah, we already said what we're gonna do today, but yeah, just I'd intro it after that.
I jumped the gun.
No, he didn't. It's fine.
Yeah.
We have like the cold open thing that we do on the audio version, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we basically just continue the cold open into the video, and then yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we're just gonna just chill out big time today. Otherwise, I'm gonna get too spicy.
I can't believe it's only Wednesday.
Dude, I'm so happy it's Wednesday.
Me too. Elated.
Yeah, but
Glad it's Wednesday.
did you think it was after that?
It's been a week.
Well, we didn't have like our normal Sunday. We had our student
We had
recital,
our student recital,
which
and
is
the kids did great.
yeah, but that's not the point. The point is that we have to be there early to start packing the shit and then set it up, and then they perform and they do great, and then we have to tear it all down, and then we have to party all night.
Yeah.
I mean, God,
You have to.
the shit we have to go through
Ugh.
for this, community.
Hey, life of a musician. Nobody
Yeah,
said it was going
right?
to be easy.
Yeah. It was a long fucking day, and then I had to wake up and teach in the morning after that.
Yeah,
which
I
was
had
awesome.
to. Yeah.
Yeah. And you had to teach as well. Just
not
I'm
in the-
complaining about
You had
the
to teach
earliness.
in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did not,
It's all bad.
but we had a lot of fun.
We had a lot of fun.
Sunday night.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun, and it was one of those things where I got home and I was like, God, why did I talk about the things I talked about while we were out?
Yeah,
Don't say anything.
me too.
I was like, it's not that like I said something that like was like horribly offensive or something. I like laid in bed and I was just like, I really wished that. No, I don't regret necessarily.
No, we're all closer because of it.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't. It's not that I wouldn't say those things to those people anyway. It was just
Sure.
like I think that I had just had a bit of an emotional conversation with another group of people, and so I was just like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, let's keep this going.
Yeah. That was tough. And then on Monday night, I went to the House of Blues and saw Briston Maroney. Now, here's one of the things we're going to talk about today, and that's that show, because I have many hot takes about it. But the first thing I'll say about it is that for those who have listened to the show and watched the show for any amount of time, know that Briston Maroney is one of my absolute favorites. I love Briston Maroney. I have 2 tattoos.
Yeah,
of
I was going to
Briston.
say you have 2 of his tattoos,
My
or 2
wife-
tattoos.
Yeah.
That are about him.
Yeah, and it was my wife and I's first dance. I love Briston Maroney. He's an incredible songwriter, incredible singer. Super unfortunate that he has the douchiest name of all time. He did, coincidentally, he stopped the show at one point and he was like, this is the first time this has ever happened to me. There's another Briston in the room. And apparently he's never met another Briston.
So someone had a sign that said, "My name is also Briston,"
And then he was like, "Do you want to come up here?" And the person was apparently like, "No, I don't."
and he was probably like, "Yeah, I wouldn't have either."
Yeah, and the whole crowd was like, "Briston, Briston." And if that person like had the courage to even just say that, "Oh, my name's also Briston," and then to like as soon as the crowd starts cheering, I bet that person was like, "Oh shit,
no.
no,
Why
no,
did I
no,
say
please don't."
This is the only room I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. But so yeah, so it was at the House of Blues in Dallas, and we caught a bit of the opener, Snarl. They were great, and then Briston came on and played a couple songs from his most recent album, Ultra Pure, and then played basically just a slew of his hits, nothing off of his previous album, Sunflower. If you're curious, go to Spotify, look up Briston Maroney, and the first like however many like fucking top 5, top 10 songs, that's what he played. And
How long did he play?
Hour 35, something like that.
Damn,
Hour 40,
that's crazy.
something like that. Yeah. And he played. I think in total 5 songs off of Ultra Pure, maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah.
But like, he's just playing his hits. That's all he's doing. So it kind of left me like. So I've seen him 3 times now. First time he was on the tour for the album Sunflower. Second time was he opened for Jack White. Now the Jack White thing I understand. He's opening for Jack White. He's gonna play hits. He's gonna play the shit people want to hear, right? He's gonna play the shit that also could get people interested in his stuff. But he's on this tour. He's on the tour for this new album, and it's like, yeah, he's playing, but he's like almost all playing these hits.
So have you looked at like Setlist FM to see if that's what he's been doing?
Yeah,
the whole
that's
tour.
what he's doing the whole tour.
Really?
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
what
the
he's
same
doing.
set list?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really weird. And so here's my gripe, and here's my old man thing. Now, that's a horrible sentence. I should never have said that. I shouldn't say that.
Here's my old man thing.
Here's this quirky thing about me that is quintessential of perhaps a old person, a boomer of music, if you will. I said this take out loud the other day, and someone called me Rick Beato, which was offensive, but maybe true. So I wish that younger people listened to albums and not singles and EPs, because all of his hits are singles and EPs that never ended up on albums. That's it. You know, that's the thing that I want to be different. I just want it to be a thing where they can listen to an album and not have to just like find that one song, right?
Right.
The benefit of his like specific crowd is that it is largely like younger people, like Gen Z. It's a large group of people, but there's like all sorts. There were like people that were older than me that were there. There were like, I saw some like metalheads that were there too. And then the best thing was like in the center of House of Blues Dallas, there's like this like VIP section. I'm sure most of the House of Blues have this. Like where you can buy a table basically, right?
Yeah.
And it was a table. There was a table of frat bros that were screaming every single word, and I loved that. That was awesome. That energy was really cool. But as like the super fan that I am, I just wanted to hear not those hits. I wanted to hear what the album was live, because that's the shit I'm in love with.
Yeah,
I'm in love
that's
with all
fair.
of it, to be fair. But yeah, I don't know. I wish that there was normally, I think for the last few years I haven't really given a shit about the fact that album listening is dying. This is the first time that I feel like it's in some way affected me, you know?
Well, because it's close to you. It's it's an artist that's close to you. Let's go to Sunflower.
Sure.
The Briston album that he didn't play any songs from, which is crazy to me.
None.
And aside from Cinnamon,
Yeah.
I want you to pick a song that you would have liked to hear. Let's listen to a little bit of it.
Sure.
Even if it's like, you think this song would play well at a live show.
If I think it would or wouldn't.
Would.
Oh, would.
Ian said, I miss not being able to skip songs. I'm guilty of it for sure, but if I'm going to be in the car for at least half an hour, I'll put an album on.
I'm cool with the idea of skipping songs. I'm cool with the idea of all of it's fine with me. Just the thing that irks me is that it's like the fact that there's more than 3 songs in front of someone, they will tend to not listen to all 3 of those songs unless it's like Taylor Swift, unfortunately.
I mean, a lot of times now in front of my students, if they're like, even if they're showing me songs,
Yeah.
they can't focus for the whole song,
Right. Yeah,
let alone
exactly.
the whole album.
I probably just feel a little awkward.
Yeah.
Okay, so aside from Cinnamon, Why would be is I've heard it live. Realistically, as the weirdo that I am, I would have loved to hear stuff off of the bonus, like Bottom of the Ocean, The Kitchen, or
Right.
Into My Head. Those three would be awesome because they were off the bonus release, the deluxe release, I should say. But if it's off of just like the main one, Why would be the one that I would probably pick.
Let's hear a little bit of it.
Half a bottle down, a mile out of town, and it hits me. Everything had come to love was coming back to get me.
This is one of his like louder songs for sure.
I mean, I would have picked Bottle Rocket.
Bottle Rocket's great too. This one has a little bit of that like emo sprinkle in it almost, you know? And a little sprinkle of emo. I love that.
I grew on my own, I told you so. I did not need someone to hold back my
2.5 million monthly
heart the way
listeners.
you've done,
Yeah.
and you were doing.
Selling out House of Blues.
But why can't I be someone else tonight?
Yeah. Would have loved to hear this. I've heard it already. Still would have loved to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And like the stuff that he's playing, like I still absolutely adore. So like if you go to his popular stuff that's freaking out in the interstate, that's a huge one. Like June, Small Talk, Caroline, all these singles that he puts out, right? So like he does really cool stuff with his singles and stuff too, which is kind of like it at least makes it a little more palatable for like me. I think it's June. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit.
Where it's gonna be till I'm down on my knees, 'cause I can't find what I'm supposed to be.
Cheers.
Cheers. Minor 4. Did you do that on purpose?
No,
Oh.
Ain't it funny how I wanted this all my life?
wasn't this one. But this is one he plays all the time. It's a hit. It's catchy.
I don't know that I know this song. I'm
great.
certain I've heard it.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure
He played it at
together.
Jack White.
Yeah, we've listened to
Yeah.
every Briston song in your car.
Yeah. One of them he'll play with live, slow it down, speed it up, all this stuff. It's a lot of fun. And then like the ones that got me into Briston is the EP Indiana, and like songs like this, people just it's a crowd of people screaming as soon as this song starts. And as a super fan of Briston, that's ultra cool to see.
Yeah.
Just
Play a different song. I love this song. I hate it. I hate that I love this song and I want him to play something else, you know? It kills me.
I'm going to look up his set list.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just it's hitting me now in a way where I'm just like, God, I just wish that it was a little bit different, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
But all that being said, it was a amazing show. And to hear bros, to hear legit SMU frat bros. For those who don't know SMU here in Dallas, it is a private bro college. Incredibly bro. And to see just 3-4 bros arm in arm, they're fucking taking a selfie video of them all singing the song together. It's it hypes you up, let me tell you.
Well, that's what people are saying, or people in Nirvana were saying about that's how they knew they made it.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
Dave Grohl actually specifically
documentary,
said that.
yeah.
He's like, the guys who used to want to beat us up at school are now rocking out to
Yeah.
our songs.
Crazy. Absolutely wild. So did that on Monday. So didn't really get to rest from that either. But then some news dropped about suicidal tendencies. Did you see this? Are you watching the drummer?
Oh,
the
yeah.
drummer switch? Are you watching everybody? Get
I
their-
sent you guys a screenshot about it.
about Eloy,
Yeah.
but are you seeing every piece of that drummer switch?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Grayson is no longer the drummer for Suicidal Tendencies.
Yes, I knew this.
Jay Weinberg is the drummer for Suicidal
I
Tendencies.
did not know. That's the part I didn't know.
This is the switch around. This
Oh
is
my
the
God.
switcheroo, okay? So, okay.
Oh,
we
that's
gotta
funny.
take a step back. I thought about trying to make one of those fucking
like Charlie Day.
Like Charlie Day, fucking I'm gonna do the yarn for all the drummers for this fucking this insane thing that's happening with these metal drummers, right? Okay. So, yeah, I'm sure Lupe here in the chat knows everything I'm about to say.
The other drummer in the
other
room knows
drummer,
what's
yeah.
happening.
Okay. So, a few months ago, Grayson, I don't know how to say his last name.
Nakrutman?
Let's go with
Who
that.
knows?
Yeah, he's this super young jazz drummer. For those who've never seen this kid, he's very young. Go watch any video. He has his YouTube channel, his Instagram, or go to like Drumeo, watch him do that. He started off like doing all this jazz stuff and then got the Suicidal Tendencies gig and started playing very different stuff for him. And he's talked about how much of a challenge that was. And I love hearing that, obviously, from a young drummer and then also someone who is specialized in another thing, right?
A part of the rhythm section with, if I'm not mistaken, Robert Trujillo's son
Yeah.
playing bass, who is Ty Trujillo, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So also, if you look up the members of Suicidal Tendencies, it is like
a lot.
It's a long ass list.
It's like a school.
Right. So, okay. So he is the drummer for Suicidal Tendencies. Fast forward a little bit. Jay Weinberg, as we've talked about, leaves or is kicked out of Slipknot.
Yes.
Right?
Is
Removed,
kicked out of Slipknot.
forcibly
Yeah.
removed from Slipknot. Okay. Excellent. We've got that done. All right. Now, Eloy, I don't know how to say his last name either, from Sepultura, suddenly leaves.
Right before their final tour.
Yeah. Suddenly leaves Sepultura. Okay. All right. So in our current situation, we have, that doesn't help me. Lupe in the chat types.
Casagrande.
Okay, Casagrande. Okay, yeah, sure. It does. I'm in the middle of something here.
Yeah.
It's, first of all, I love gossip, right? But sometimes it's really hard to keep all of the lines of gossip going at once. So I've been trying to order it. This isn't chronological, but this is kind of a nice place to go, okay? Because this sets the stage for all three bands, right? Okay. So Grayson is in Suicidal Tendencies. Jay Weinberg is out of Slipknot, forcibly removed, and Eloy has quit Sepultura. All right. Now, at some point, Grayson takes over Sepultura from Eloy. Okay.
Leaves Suicidal Tendencies.
Jay Weinberg is now the official drummer for Suicidal Tendencies. Okay. So you have Jay Weinberg taking Grayson's place. Grayson took Eloy's place. And now the theory is that Eloy is going to Slipknot.
And not just the theory.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's a pretty... I would put money on it very comfortably.
Yeah, it's a good fit.
Slipknot are announcing dates. They haven't said anything about who their drummer's going to be.
Here's the fucking crazy thing, though, is that Corey Taylor has been very open about the fact that they are old and they are tired of playing. And he said very openly, again, I don't know how much more I have left in me.
But Sepultura this is their last tour.
Yeah.
So even if Slipknot goes for 5 more years,
at least Eloy has that, I guess.
Eloy has that.
Well, I mean, it's also, I don't know. I don't know how long Eloy was in Sepultura either. So I don't know what,
I think 10 years.
So that's kind of a weird thing to me to be like, I'm going to up and leave to join Slipknot. I've been in this band for that long.
And Sepultura's hanging up their hats. So
they're
done.
Why wouldn't you just go, like, he's been in with 14 years. So why wouldn't you just stick it out? Because it's like, imagine you're in a band for fucking not even 14 years, say 10 years.
Okay.
And you've had moderate success. Sepultura has had more than moderate success.
More than moderate.
But let's say you've had moderate success.
Yeah.
Okay. You are reached out to join a bigger band, but the band that you're in for 10 years is calling it quits like next year. Like, do you say fuck it, I'm out to go join this other project so you have a job, or do you like follow through the ending of the thing that you've put so much time into?
Myself,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna follow it through.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay. If I'm Eloy, I'm gonna stay with Sepultura, and I'm not gonna go to Slipknot. Now, if I were in his shoes, let's say if I had a newborn child or something like that.
Sure.
Let's say if my Sepultura tour is I'm on salary, but I'm getting $50,000 a year.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. If I then get an offer from Slipknot that says, "Hey, we're gonna tour, we're gonna play 100 shows.
Yeah.
You're home for 3/4 of the year,
Yeah.
and we're gonna pay you a retainer of $2 million a year."
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Well,
shit.
And that's one of those things where like you would hope that in the real nitty gritty he could go to Sepultura and go, guys, I'm so sorry, I have to leave.
Yeah. Did you
don't-
read their statement?
I didn't read their statement. No.
Ooh.
Was it not good?
No. No.
I mean, like that's kind of the thing, and Eloy has also seen like a big boost in like social media stuff because of Drumeo and because of like all this other stuff he's been working on, and so like he's a good fit for Slipknot. But personally, I feel like there's just a lot of like skeevy drummer shit that's happened in the last year. You know, like it's just very strange.
So they said, yeah, okay. The Celebrating Life Through Death tour, a farewell tour over the next 18 months that will celebrate the band's 40th anniversary and also its
Jesus.
farewell to the stage. Beginning of December, the group clearly defined the intention at the announcement. It is a conscious and planned death. However, on February 6th, a few days prior to the first rehearsal, drummer Eloy Casagrande informed the band that he was leaving Sepultura to pursue a career in another project. The band were taken by surprise without prior warning.
Oh my god.
He immediately left the band, abandoning everything related to Sepultura.
Holy shit, dude. Yeah, I mean that's just like I mean we don't know how good the offer is, but
It's gotta be
be good. But Corey has been like, we're not gonna do this. And also, let's ignore how good the offer is. Let's look at like the track record of Slipknot in the last 2 or 3 years.
Sure.
How many members have been removed from Slipknot? It's a good
Like
amount.
3?
3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the drummer was just removed. Maybe Eloy knows why. Maybe he has some insight to it. But from an
We've
outside
heard some rumblings about Jay.
yeah, but that doesn't like
None of this is substantiated
Yeah.
at all.
but like from an outside perspective, Clown, who is like ostensibly the band leader of Slipknot, seems like a fucking prick.
Yeah.
Like seems like a little bit of a prick. Like seems like it's his band. Dude, play something other than Trash Cans then. I don't know, like that's maybe a dick move of me to say, but
Well,
like
go back and listen to our Slipknot episode Hagen and I did. We talk a lot about Clown's dickheadedness, but
yeah.
it's just in all the interviews and all the stuff to him talking about the history of the band. He just seems really like bro corporate.
Yeah.
I don't know, holier than thou.
Someone who's missing a little bit of the point of what the like that kind of music also would be like would stand for, you know?
Yeah. And what was it that he said that they want to see Slipknot be like a revolving cast?
Yeah.
So
What
that
a-
even after he and Corey are gone,
yeah.
they'll still just keep the band going.
Basically just giving their children
Yeah.
a gig.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though they don't need it, they're crushing it on their own.
Which, who does that? Businesses,
Yeah, that's
not bands.
That's some fucking nepo baby shit right
Yeah.
there. Yeah, for sure.
planned by the parents.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know, like the whole way that like with the Dream Theater drummer stuff, with the way that Jay was removed from Slipknot, obviously we've heard stuff, but it was very strange how it was handled. There's just a lot of like in the last year, just like drummer stuff in the metal community, especially that's just like, what are we doing?
There's a lot of bass players things going on too.
Really?
Yeah. Well, Wiley Gelber left Dawes.
Oh right. Yeah.
Jason Isbell and the 400 Units bass player. I'm blanking on his name right now, but he left.
Isn't it like a super country name?
It is a very country
What
name.
the fuck is that
but-
guy's name? That's gonna kill me.
But yeah, lots of bass players are leaving, lots of drummers are leaving, and part of me wonders if this is just a sign of the reality of touring after the pandemic and
Yeah.
how things have changed. I know for us, like we definitely had time to have some perspective on gigging and what this all means.
Yeah.
And then Paz just left the Pixies. Their bass player just left after like again, I think 13 years. So
Jeez.
maybe it's like, wow, touring sucks now. Could be. Again, none of this is founded in any truth that I know of.
And that could be the case. I think the reality for like people like for bands like Slipknot is like they on stage are disgusting, but I bet when they're off stage it is a cushy tour.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure there are parts of it that suck. There's no way. I'm not saying that it would just be like a fucking breeze, but like as far as like metal bands go, when you look at like a tour, Slipknot, Metallica, and maybe like a couple other ones, but those are the two
Like
that
Guns N' Roses.
yeah, those are the ones that come to mind of like this is going to be a cushy gig, like for if you're a metal musician, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Right?
Yeah.
It's not like, yeah. Anyway, it's just a strange. Maybe it is. Yeah. Maybe it is like a mass exodus for after COVID. Touring sucks. It's maybe like people are kind of realizing there's other ways to make money in the scene than this, or better way, like a better band, a better opportunity. Do you know why Wiley left Oz? Sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah, because he has his own. He has Gelber and Sons. It's a business with he and his dad where he's making like super boutique furniture and like woodworking stuff and guitars and basses.
Okay, that's pretty cool though.
It is super cool, and it took off because, well, not because of this, but the word just got around about how good he makes basses and guitars. In particular, one example is Flea got one from him, got a bass from him, and
Wow.
like took it. I don't know if he asked Flea to do this, but like Flea made a video on his Instagram playing the bass and shouted out Wiley and like
That's
the
awesome.
company and was like, "This is the best bass I've played in a long time."
Holy moly,
Yeah,
that's so cool.
that is so cool. Flea doesn't have to do that.
Yeah, Flea doesn't have to do that, and also that's just like that's kind of a, not to say that I wouldn't think that like Wiley couldn't do anything, but like that's such a cool, like, wow, I can also
Yeah.
woodwork and make really cool shit, and
Dude,
like
the last, like, I would say probably 10 years, he's made most of the guitars and basses that band plays.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a reason to leave a band where it's like, you know, I actually, like I have this thing that's like my passion outside of my passion, you know?
Yeah, that I'm doing with my dad.
Yeah.
And I love my dad.
Yeah, imagine that, like, you know, you sit and watch UFC professionally. That could, like, you would quit music right away.
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't quit music if I play video games professionionally, but it would do it less.
The grass is always greener.
I would do it less. There's no way I could play video games professionally. But
No.
I am not. I'm past my prime.
I wouldn't say that.
No. Like, there are no pros in the esports scene that are above 30. There's like one.
Wow.
Yeah. Once you reach a certain age, your reaction time actually dips.
Wow.
And so there's just no way you can be a pro.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Unrelated, but
More reason to feel old.
yeah, I mean, like, it's a funny thing to watch, like, anyone who's in their like 30s or 40s like actually like beat a pro, because that happens sometimes. Just not actually in competitive play. But yeah.
That's the thing too, is that at least in music, you know, there's like, well, obviously there are a lot of older musicians because typically musicians can't retire.
Yeah.
But also, you can play music. In fact, I would say a lot of musicians get better as they get older.
Yeah.
Outside of, like, you know, metal drummers,
Yeah.
metal musicians, like basically speed musicians. I feel the worst for lead trumpet players,
Yeah.
because that's just a dying, like, it's a dying field where it's like you're gonna have good chops until like maybe your 60s, and then shit just probably starts going downhill.
Yeah, I mean, I would say probably it for a lot of people, it's a similar thing for singers too. Where,
Yeah.
like, I mean, there are obviously old people who are great singers.
My favorite voices are old people singers.
Yeah, I mean, but like, you wouldn't imagine some people who are great, like watching their range dip,
Oh, yeah.
watching like their, like, just all that kind of stuff just starts to shrink a little bit. It doesn't have to, but it tends to do that.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
crazy range dips immediately makes me think of Elton John.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, and it just happens from overuse of the muscle in general. But like, as you get older, it's like it's just not going to happen as you know. But there are examples of the opposite of that. But yeah, I don't know.
Who is Ian asked? Have we heard of Frank Watkinson?
No.
No.
Should I have heard of Frank Watkinson?
Who is Frank Watkinson? Also, Ian said nobody in the Pixies have liked each other for almost 20 years.
That is wild.
And that is a very common thing. I think of, he's an 80-year-old dude that went viral.
yeah, old man. That's an old guy.
For what? Oh, playing guitar.
I would imagine playing guitar and singing. Yeah.
It's gotta be weird for older people, like people of that age, to go viral.
They just don't know it happened.
They're like, how many, what? What? How many people have seen this? And it's like 30 million people have seen you play guitar. And he's like, I just pooped my pants.
That's
Yeah.
that's me too, though.
Yeah.
Except for the views. I like, yeah, they just don't know what happens. Like, I think old people, when that kind of stuff happens to them, they're just like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, exactly. His cover of Creep will make you cry.
Well, that's low-hanging fruit. And I'm not referencing the man's. I'm not in terms of low-hanging
the
fruit.
sentence.
In terms of low-hanging fruit, I am not making a reference to this 80-year-old man's choice of music. I'm talking about his testicles.
Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus.
Yeah.
Thank you, Heather, in the chat. Says Dave, stop talking. That is ideal for all of us.
Man, I am going to get myself in trouble one of these days.
All right, let's see if this is really going to make me cry.
When you were here before, I couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry, and you float like a feather in a beautiful world.
I like the caption of this. I thought about doing the non-F word version, but thought, no, it was written this way. I'm so excited.
I wish I was special.
Here we go.
You're so fucking special.
Damn, he put his
Nailed
fucking
it.
low-hanging balls in that fucking... He really... hear the F
Hey,
on that.
this is really just us talking so we don't cry.
Special.
Yes.
Fucking.
You're so fucking special.
See what I mean?
That's great.
See what I mean?
You're fucking special.
But I'm a creep.
I don't know if I would cry to this, but I see what you mean.
I mean, if it was like 3 o'clock in the morning and I had more than enough beers,
Yeah.
I'd probably cry.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think we should test that theory.
It's going to be a long night.
No, not tonight, man. I think we should test this theory. I think after the gig on Saturday, just stay at Harvest House for a little bit longer, and then go home and listen to it and report back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just send you a picture of me crying.
Dude, that's a total sidebar for me. But anytime I see someone on social media who posts a video or picture of them like with one tear down their face in relation to some issue in the world or something in their life, I'm like, I don't believe you.
Yep.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
One of my favorite people in the whole wide world, Theo Katzman, posted a picture of him with one tear down his face, and I went, because it's just like, dude, no way.
The worst part is that when it's like, oh, you took time out of your one tier to post this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You want?
Sure. Why not do a shot of Jack Daniels? Just a halfie.
Yeah.
Ugh, Jack Daniels.
It's not that bad.
Blake, I do agree with you that Willie Nelson has the best old man voice ever. But I also think that Johnny Cash's old man voice was incredible.
Oh,
I
true,
think
true.
David Bowie's old man voice is incredible. And I think Elvis Costello's old man voice is one of the worst sounds I've ever heard.
Okay, but what about? Do you think Paul McCartney's at old man voice?
No, I don't.
Do you think he ever will be?
Yes.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, I think he'll have it.
I think that he's just got like the gift.
Yeah.
He's got the fucking gift. I was talking to somebody about this, and they were like, Paul McCartney can't. I was talking about how he can still hit all the high notes. His range is crazy, and they were like, no, he can't.
Yeah, he can.
It's like, what are you talking about?
Well, okay, so I think you and I might be both thinking about when he sang with Dave Grohl and Chris Novoselic and them in the 606 documentary, right?
That's one of them. That's one.
Because that was a long time ago.
That's one of them. But like I mean, yeah, I guess it's possible that like something has drastically changed. But I mean, I really do think that he, I think he'll be good for a long time.
What year take a guess? What year did the Sound City documentary come out?
2012.
2013.
Dude, I was so close.
I mean,
Dude,
the
come
record
on.
was released 2012, but still.
I was so
That's
close.
fucking insane. 10
I
years
was
ago.
So
Lupe.
shut the fuck up.
Lupe, Adam isn't here, so Lupe is our fact checker for the day.
Adam doesn't fact check.
No, but he looks at his phone, so.
That's all he does. Look at his fucking phone.
Okay, so Heather said, yeah, Stings is nice now too. Yeah, Sting's old man voice is getting there too. But he still has his range and sounds really good.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. All right, cheers. Cheers to
Old
cheers-
man balls. It's an old man voice.
Fuck.
Old man voice.
It's too
Sorry,
late.
I accidentally said balls.
You accident does that happen to you frequently?
Yeah.
Instead of saying voice, you say balls?
Testicles.
Nice balls. Oh shit. Now I gotta.
Nice come.
Oh, it's such a good sound. It's such a good sound.
gross.
Nice come.
Oh,
It's not
Jesus.
that bad.
No, it's not going down. It's when you breathe.
It's
I
just
did
one
that
of-
hand gesture thing again. Remember I did that the other day?
Yeah. It's not that bad.
Ugh.
I have like a thing where like I invite people over for drinks or whatever, and people will usually say, "Do I need to bring anything?" And I'll usually say no, because like you can if you want to, but like I have drinks here. That's the whole shtick, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you are wincing.
I know. It's so gross. Ugh.
So people just bring shit and leave it here, and that was an unopened bottle of Jack, and I ran out of Thule, and I was like, "Oh, I want a shot of whiskey," and it was fine. It was fine. It gets
I'm
the job
struggling.
done, dude.
Ugh. Lupe said he's on the road in Florida right now.
Oh, that's funny.
On the bus.
Oh, nice.
On the bus.
There's a chance that my mom is watching on a bus right now too. Yeah.
Like a before spring break field trip or a spring
Yeah.
break field trip.
Before spring break.
Nice.
Yeah, it's called Adventure Week.
Lupe, what are you on the road in Florida on a bus for?
I think we could probably guess,
Yeah.
but it would be funny if it was for some other reason. You also don't have to dox yourself, but also
No,
where
yeah.
are you exactly in Florida?
Yeah.
Okay, so while Lupe is telling us that in chat, we for the audio listeners that we should have said this at the top too. We like we said, we're doing Fun Fridays. We normally like listen to new music. There's not a whole lot of stuff, but there is something we did not listen to on our previous Friday. There's a couple things, but there's one in particular that we talked about and then I just spaced on.
Oh.
It's the new Wolfpack.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is more specifically just Wolfman. But the description of this is that people who are on the track. I guess I have to go to Wolfman's thing. Never mind.
Lupe is playing at Disney World.
Wow.
Cool,
Cool
man.
guy. Okay, so it's
What are you on like the Oscar Mayer Wiener bus?
Jesus fucking Christ. you gotta get dick off the brain, man.
I know. Wieners and hoo-has.
So it's Wolfman, so Jack from Wolfpack, Jacob Jeffries, and Harrison Whitford. The video is great. The video is a really well cut together thing. We might just watch that.
Yeah, if we can pull it up quickly.
I can't pull it. I'm afraid to pull it up on the stream itself because of last time I did that. I got I had to basically take that whole section out. We watched the SNL thing.
Yeah.
This is different though, I guess.
They
I guess we
really
could.
didn't like it, huh?
They really didn't like that we watched it. It was not preferred by them. But we can at least for sure listen to it real quick.
Oh, this looks like it's in Mike Viola's studio.
They went to Mike Viola's studio to do this. That's
Nice.
the captions. That's why I was going to pull this up because he said, was it here? There's somewhere where they said like we went to Mike Viola's studio. We went they tried to go for a very specific sound and instead they landed on this and it's great. Yeah, the Timberlake jam got us fucked.
Yeah.
Went to Mike
Probably
Viola's
for so
studio
many reasons.
to record a song. The trio asked Viola to enforce a strict Rubber Soul era workflow. It ended up sounding more like Revolver, but everyone was still pretty stoked. That's what the video says.
That Jack Daniels made more.
On my way to wondering if I could get there on just one wing. And could I last until the spring without you? On
So for
my
those who haven't
way
seen this
to
video,
let you
and I'm too afraid to pull it up for the video people, but for the audio listeners as well,
Oh,
it
stream froze.
stream froze.
Are we back? What happened?
oh God, I don't know what's happening. It looks fine from our end. I don't see anything wrong. I don't know. I'm gonna keep talking for the
audio people, yeah.
So for everyone who isn't watching the video, because no one is, I don't have it pulled up. But if you haven't watched the video, you should definitely watch it. It's very cool because it basically is like a shot of the three guys. They're all playing whatever instrument they're playing, and it's very niche sometimes. So sometimes it's the guy that's just playing the guitar track, but then also like there's like a guy who's just doing shaker. Every time you hit a little, it's they all and they'll just pan from each different shot of this, and it is it's a great video, great way to watch it. You find little details throughout the whole 3 minutes that you're gonna miss every single time. But it's really catchy and really fun to mostly just watch the video. That's kind of my big thing with it.
But I mean, how Beatlesy is it?
It's so fucking
if
Beatles.
you tell me who this was, I would be like, it's a Beatles tune I haven't heard.
Yeah. I actually sent it to Kara and I said, Beatles dropped a new song. Oh, I mean Wolfpack. But like in this shot right here, Jacob Jeffries is just slapping his ass, and if you listen, you can hear like the sound that made it into the recording.
All of my life, ducking for cover.
So good. And also, Jack Stratton is just hitting the ride cymbal in
Yeah.
this. It's great.
Pulling me under. Then you came along. Rain on a summer lawn. I'm not running.
Is it Jacob Jeffries on the left?
He's the yellow jacket.
Yeah, but I mean vocals.
Oh, yeah.
Bass tone for days.
That's Jack Stratton, baby.
Oh, and they got a 12-string Rickenbacker. Classic. I love Mike Vaiola's studio. How it looks so small.
It looks like, it looks so uncomfortable.
I forget the name of the studio though.
I don't think he said what it's called.
Yeah. I guess Mike Vaiola is not in the video.
No, he played tambourine, but fucking slapping,
Jacob
dude.
Jeffries slapping his butt.
So funny. Love that.
I'm not hiding from, I'm not running from little thunder.
Oh, so catchy.
Oh, that's probably that's Mike Vaiola right there.
Oh,
His hands.
Yeah.
It's Ian's. Ian was like, "You guys froze." It's like, "Nah, dude, it's just you." But we trust him so much, we started freaking out.
Dude, it's just one of those things though. We've had so many fucking technical difficulties.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is such a jam. That's Little Thunder. I didn't have it on the screen because it was bought from YouTube. We should have just put it on the screen. That's my bad for the video. people.
I wanted to see the video.
Well, you did.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I should have put it on the screen.
yeah, I know.
That's my bad. I think I'm just being a little bit of a baby about the SNL thing.
Well,
hitting us.
yeah, and it's good. We'll just lay low for a little bit.
Yeah, don't come for us, YouTube. We don't even make money off this.
Yeah.
Just chill out.
Jeez.
Yeah, there's just been so many technical difficulties that whenever someone says something's wrong, I'm either very defensive or I'm like, God, what is it?
But you know what?
Went wrong?
But you're taking care of it. You're getting things sorted out. We're coming back bigger and better than ever.
I mean, nothing's broken now. We're fine.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, it was something being frozen. I was like, I don't know what it could be. If it froze, it'd have to be a server issue because everything's good here.
Yeah.
But whatever. But yeah, I think that's a fucking it's a jam.
That's a jam.
It's catchy. But
I
yeah,
like it.
For sure Beatles vibes big time.
Yeah, 100%.
Big time Beatles vibes. Not that it's a bad thing. Not that that's like a negative thing by any means, but definitely Beatles vibes. All right, let's see if there was something we missed
On
in
new releases?
on our new releases. I think there probably was something.
Did we listen to the new Faye Webster.
I haven't listened to the full album yet. We
Listened to
listened to some
some
of
of
it.
the
Let me see if that's one of the songs we listened to. Don't remember, and I'll know. That's not how you spell that, you fucking idiot. That's how I talk to myself.
Smarten the fuck up.
There you go. I think we did listen to this one, but let's give it another listen. I love her voice so much.
Man, this mix is just so spacey.
Yeah.
I love it. Viber.
Big time, Viber. Big time.
Niels Klein from Wilco. Nice layup there, Blake. It's funny because I was thinking that sounds like his tone.
God, I love her.
And that too.
Yeah.
That sounds very Wilco.
I'm excited to listen to this whole album. I was such a big fan of her last album, and I just haven't listened to this whole album yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a note of that.
I do have a note of things I need to listen to, like the full things. I think it's all stuff that either we've listened to on here, or well, we should have if we haven't. Let me look through. Pretty sure we've listened to all this stuff though. Not that. Shit. Let's see. Or it's stuff that I don't care about. Let's check this out. Hey, check this out.
Hey, what you got?
All right, so this is the band that opened for
Briston.
Yeah. I listened. I didn't listen to any of this except for what they did live. So I'm excited to listen. They have a single they put out recently called "Heavy Drinker." So that's perfect. Let's give it a go. This is Snarls.
Drinker, getting through the days, wait for someone to say that I'm slipping deeper. Gonna be a long climb out till I put on my sneakers. Walking out the door, skipping out on my chores.
It's like a-
Yeah.
Is that a brush?
Maybe.
Or like a just crashy cymbal? I'm so surprised you don't like Weezer. I am.
Just like listen to Rivers Cuomo's voice.
Sure.
It kills me. This is
Dude, the lead
great.
guitar synth double is
Yeah.
so Weezer.
Well, sorry.
Ugh.
I just can't.
Yeah, I get
can't.
it.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
This is really good though.
I think this is really great. The mix is really big when it needs to be, but otherwise it's like it's
Yeah.
It plays into the dynamics perfect.
It's a yarder.
It's a yarder.
Her type of girl, I know I'm not.
The drummer was killer live too.
I know I'm not. Her type of girl.
Is it a trio?
It's a 4-piece.
Shout out to Kara for those animations that the video people are seeing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah. I'm sorry, I don't like Weezer. I don't know. I don't know. There are things about me that are broken. I'm aware of
No,
that.
it's not you. It's them.
It's Rivers.
It's- yeah.
specifically him.
And that's fine. You
I
don't
think that's what it is, at least.
you don't have to like everything.
Well, you know,
I don't like The Weeknd.
I don't either. I don't either.
Yeah.
That shit sucks. But at the same time, I used to not like Radiohead, and then now I like Radiohead. But,
That's true.
But the Weezer thing, I've tried so many things. I think that the guitar is catchy as hell.
Wait, did we listen to any of the new The Smile?
The singles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the fuck, you gave me a panic attack on stream.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, that sucked.
But did we listen to the last single before the album comes
Yeah,
out?
we
Friend
did.
of a
Yeah,
Friend
yeah,
with
yeah, we
just
did.
Tom and the bass.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Also, to go back to what Lupe said in the chat, the image. So for the audio listeners, if you are free on Friday afternoons, we do this Fun Friday stream, and we decide if songs are yarders, vibers, drivers, and we'll keep adding more to that as long as it is fine, you know?
We've got so many open slots there for you to be
Yeah,
able to
so
cue these
many
things up.
open slots that are gonna work.
Yeah.
And my wife Kara made cute little animated images that will pop up whenever we decide what a song is. And if we can't decide what a song is, then we turn to the chat to help us decide what the song is. So yeah.
And even if you don't, if you can't hang out with us live on Fridays, you can rewatch the stream on our YouTube channel in the live section
For now,
for now.
that's probably gonna change.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
It's probably gonna be so we don't get hit by all the shit anymore for all the copyright stuff. It's probably going to change to where this is not official. This is not started yet, but to where all of our VODs that are from live streams, particularly from Fun Fridays, are going to go to our Patreon. So if you want to rewatch after 24 hours, that's not effective now.
No,
But we are going to.
we'll give you plenty of notice.
Yeah.
Or no notice.
Or it'll just be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Honestly, I might keep them up, but I end up having to mute a lot of the video.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things. And in the hopes that we eventually can make money off of this, that's the other reason.
Yes.
Because as soon as we play this shit and it's a VOD, they're like, well, you can't make money.
Right.
But during the live stream, we can.
Yeah.
But that's not now.
Blake said in the chat, Matt Sharp, formerly the former bass player of Weezer, was the secret weapon that made Weezer great. And while I do like the other bass players they've had, I couldn't agree more. He was a really tasty bass player, especially fitting well for that band at that time.
Blake also suggested Sarah Shook and the Disarmers. This is someone that is on my list as well. So let's listen to Motherfucker by Sarah Shook and the Disarmers.
When I was young and didn't know better, I let you pull me in. Oh man, acting like you didn't know better, just looking out for a friend. You got me low down and set me up to fall, and Lord, I fucking fell. Promise me
That kick
love
is pretty defined for this kind of music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dare I say, almost sounds like a metal drummer has recorded a country song. I like it. Don't get me wrong.
I like it too, yeah.
Yarder,
Yarder.
if there ever was one.
They play in a punk band too, says
Ha.
Blake. So there you go.
There we
Yeah,
go.
Yeah.
Basically what he's saying is they played in a punk band for a long time and now they're getting older. And the natural stream of any punk band that stays around for long enough, they become a country
Go
band.
country. Yeah.
Outlaw country.
Yeah, but I know we've already heard this part, but let me hear that voice again. No. Sounds great. This is awesome.
That's good.
They're getting paid.
Yeah. That's it too.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. I actually taught that to someone today. It was like we were like learning different genres, different styles, talking about different things, and And I was like, country music, you make money.
Yep.
At one point in time, still might be. I don't think it is though. Country music is the highest grossing genre in the world. So
Well, yeah. Some of my best paying gigs have been country gigs.
yeah, it's great.
Do you think the guitar player was like, hey, can you pan my solo hard left?
No. I would bet that would be like a producer, engineer, mixer thing.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. What if that was just all the way on the left? But
Or
who
if the
knows?
drummer was like, hey, guitar player, you're getting in the way of my aggressively dry kick sound.
I gotta have that clicky kick
Yeah.
sound that just comes through. You know. Yeah, I dig that. Blake, do you know when the album's coming out for that? Because that's sick. That's
Yeah,
really cool.
despite all my little jokies, I like it a lot.
Yeah, I know. I that's something that I would definitely like to. It's so interesting. There's a lot of they might have released a single. There's a lot of there's been a lot of dead air in the metal community recently, and like every week all the things I follow are like, oh, this stuff's coming out. And I'm like, when is it coming out, jackass? Like, no, what you mean? Oh yeah, okay, sick. This dropped. Okay, See You Space Cowboy is a kind of crazy band. At least sometimes. So let's listen to
Blake was on top of that.
3-song EP is out now. Yeah. So that's what we were looking at. I didn't know if there's an album or if it's just the EP. All right.
Oh, wait, real quick. Also, audio listeners, if you hang out with us on Fridays, it's a good chance to interact with each other, and we talk a lot more to the chat than we do on the regular show.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the whole thing, like, one of the whole issues that we talked about whenever we decided to do like the live streaming was like, okay, when we're doing like the episode, we shouldn't interact with the chat that much, but it's really fun to interact with the chat.
Yeah, and there's great people in the chat.
Exactly. Yeah. So the thing is that if you're in the audio right now and you're like, oh man, it's really hard to tell what's happening, you know, come hang out with us on a Friday, you know,
Yeah.
and you'll get the gist right away. Okay, this is something totally different. See You Space Cowboy, Chewing the Scenery. This could be like modern metalcore. They've changed their sound. Out March 29th from Sarah Strip. Okay, nice. Jeez. Yeah, that's modern metalcore for sure.
I used to scream like that.
Yeah. Why'd you stop?
Puberty.
What?
Puberty.
I bet you can still do it. Let's come on, give it a run. Give it a run. Perfect. Wow.
Sorry, Blake, if your daughter's sleeping.
Yeah, I am very sorry about that. Dude, it is 2006.
Oh my God. Somewhere in the world, the members of Nora Jean just went, huh? Did somebody say something to us?
It really is like some early 2000 shit.
And this came out this year.
This came out a day ago.
Yeah.
This came out yesterday.
Yeah, under oath. Taylor's here too. Maybe we should say sorry to Taylor.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
The bass players are like, guys, can I join in on this? They're like, no. That's emo lyric of the day right there. You're stabbing my heart with the dullest of knives.
Dude. Who'll stop the bleeding as you're stabbing my heart with the dullest of knives? Holy moly, that's wild. And the screaming behind it? I'm so ready for them to like
Just
scream.
the next lyric is
Yeah.
move.
It's gonna be low. Move. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Son of a bitch. There's like so much of me that just loves that.
It's so seen.
It's so seen.
Oh my
It's-
God.
It's so like it's like wearing the perfect shirt for it right
Yeah.
now. Coming out of
Coming
Mosh
out of Mosh retirement.
I'm wearing the perfect shirt for this.
All the way down to like the lyrics are sad and like kind of like, you know, emo hallmark.
The perfect way of just like having like the vocal breaks and like they say the song title at the very end.
The song title relates nothing to the lyrics,
anything, right?
but it's a cool, catchy song title.
yeah. Here's that.
It's a little short. The Norma Jean breakdown.
Yeah, definitely. Also,
China, the China symbol.
Yeah, the China's it's a must.
During
It's
the
a
breakdown.
must. It's a must. Yeah, I love this.
For some reason during that, I should say I love this too. It
Yeah,
does
yeah.
something for me. I love it.
Yeah.
But during that breakdown, I imagined a guy in a suit in the back room of like a library, counting with a calculator. He has an emo swoop, and he's counting the number of notes in each breakdown, like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2, and there's a database popping up of all the past breakdowns to make sure
Yeah.
that they didn't copy the same breakdown as someone else.
Yeah, I mean that's like, isn't that like what like Rivers Cuomo carried around like a briefcase with like
Yeah.
songs that he would like broke down and reworked?
Yeah,
That's like what we're talking
Yeah.
about, but for scene kids
For
in
scene kids.
2024 because he has to
Whatever
do-
whatever your thickest two strings are tuned to is going to be a power chord, and that's going to be the thing. And then somewhere up in the higher register, you need a minor ninth.
Yeah. But they have no idea what you just said.
Exactly.
They don't know what the words were you just
no,
said.
no, it
that
just
is
goes
like,
meep.
yeah.
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 And then you break it down and you know how many chugga chugs before the China.
Yeah.
And did they slow down? If they slow down, well then that lowers the chances of copying somebody else.
yeah. Or if they like just add an extra one. They
Yeah.
just add an extra beat. That way it's
Right.
like a little bit of prog in there too, you know? Yeah, that's definitely it. Panic chords.
Panic chords,
Exactly.
that's-
Thank
yeah.
you, Blake. Yeah, that's exactly right. I love this. I don't know. This band is one of those bands that I've listened to before. I'm like, this is ridiculous shit. But that was just like a return to form, you know? That's a return to form for for me and the scene, you know?
Oh, and look at them.
just like
Sorry, I just scrolled up in Spotify and their picture is like, yeah, okay. They also look like they work at that library where that guy is crunching numbers with an emo swoop.
yeah, you talking about the guy with the glasses?
Yeah,
He
he's-
looks like he's a hipster.
Yeah.
He looks like he doesn't belong with the scene.
Yeah.
But the rest of them look pretty appropriate.
That's the thing. So punk rockers can grow up, or even metalheads can grow up and play country music. But emo kids, they just never leave.
Why would they?
I know.
Oh, they go goth.
Oh, sure. But like they still play the same music and still listen to the same music.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you know, there could be something there of like maturity levels, perhaps.
Yeah.
There could be something there with that. I don't know though. Who knows? I'm not the one to comment on this. All right, let's see what else we can find that we may have missed here.
Just unplugged. Exactly, Blake.
True, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah, they just go. They like Craig Owens just did that fucking acoustic tour across the country. No one asked for it, and I almost went. God, did I almost went? Did we play? Is that the St. Vincent song? Is that what that is? I can't remember what it's called.
That sounds like the name of that song.
We did play it. If that's the
Yeah, we
one.
did. It
Yeah,
was
we did. Yeah.
really
It
good.
was really good. It was really good. Isn't that? I might have misread this, but isn't Dave Grohl on that track? I know he's on the record, but isn't he on that track?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's on that track. But I don't know though. I thought that I read that he was. I know he's. It's because him and Josh Freese are on the record, right?
Yes.
Which is just like cool. Like
And Mark Juliana.
yeah. Like what the fuck?
Cool.
Yeah. Isn't that wild? There's video proof of Dave. Oh yeah. I need all of the video proof you have of Dave being an emo kid.
There's one video, and I'll show it to you.
You
I've
showed
shown
me-
it to you.
You showed me.
Yeah.
It. I need as much as you've got. Whatever you have. You know, I thought briefly about doing this episode being like a fun Friday where we listened and watched like shit that we played and also like listened to when we were in high school. But I was like, I didn't want to spring that on you last minute, so I ended up not going for it. But I think that could be something fun to do sometime. Is like let's watch. Let's watch videos of us when we were kids,
Dude.
like in high school, and then also listen to the music that we were listening to when we were in high school. I think that'd be super fun.
Like we did at your bachelor party.
Like we did at my bachelor party. Exactly. Yeah. Jackson, it's not Friday. Shut this shit down. Fun Friday on a Wednesday, man. Come on, get it
Dude,
together.
look at the description.
I also, it's incredible. Jackson graced us with his presence tonight because his regular show's live stream is on Wednesdays. I can't believe he's here. I really waters must not taste gross anymore.
They've changed.
I'm sure that the other people are done with their live stream. Okay. Yeah, Ian, if you've got any of the emo shit of Dave, I need that immediately.
He just threw up the name of the band that I was in. One Mercy Granted.
Just DM it to me.
Or OMG, as we were known around the scene.
That's incredible. Skeleton Realm ended their stream. Yeah, that's what I figured it would be. What was I in the process of doing? I was so rudely interrupted by myself.
How much have you listened to St. Vincent's album? I think it's just the self-titled.
That's a great question.
There's a song called Digital Witness. Do you know that one?
Off the top of my head, no.
Okay,
I don't.
so it is not any of those.
I'll just search the song.
Man, Spotify.
What?
Let us click, just don't show the songs in each album.
Dude, it's a horrible. It's a horrible system. It's fucking awful.
Digital Witness. When we listened to the Broken Man single, I was like, oh, this reminds me of this album a little bit.
Oh, I know the song.
Yeah. This is so good.
This is great. Yeah. Yeah, this is killer.
It's like phasing.
Going in between.
Yeah.
Jeez. That's dirty.
Yeah.
That's dirty as fuck.
Oh, yeah, and the Atom sheet. The album sheet, the Atom. I seriously just fucking did that. It's something about this room.
The Atom she did. Let's go.
The album St. Vincent did with David Byrne. I haven't heard that.
You were right. When you said
The Atom.
you were right. That's why
Yeah.
it's so funny. It's like you were 100% right about it. Yeah, first of all, from the single, if the whole album is like the single, I'll be super into it. But this is great. No,
Yeah.
I had never heard this. This is very, very
This
cool.
whole album is really good.
Okay.
Yeah, her last album, I really dug it. It's like Daddy's Home, I think is the name of it.
Let's see. The
Nowhere In is from a documentary.
Oh, okay. Daddy's Home would be the last album.
That's
Yeah,
a great record too.
Okay. I've mostly for my St. Vincent listening just listened to like things in and out, and there was like 1 or 2 albums that I listened to front to back. Don't remember what they were, and Spotify is gonna make it annoying to look, so I'm not gonna.
So I hate that they do that.
Yeah.
Wait, can you hit show all? Oh, that's when it goes to like
when
it
it
shows
goes to
the album, the songs,
fucking
the album, the songs.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
It's such an asinine way of doing.
Is there any way to
this.
change it up in the settings up there? The 3 things on the
Maybe.
right.
Let's see what I got here. Oh, there we go. Nice.
Oh, sorry,
just don't
Spotify.
no,
I'm not sorry.
I'm not sorry. Don't default to your bullshit here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've listened to Actor Strange Mercy.
Oh,
and,
love this giant.
Yeah, I have not listened to that one. That's one with David Byrne. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, the single excited me because I've listened to stuff and I listened to little songs throughout these. Like I'd heard the Digital Witness. I don't know where. Maybe you showed me.
I
or
probably
something.
should. Yeah.
But I don't know where else I would have heard it. I guess. But there are other songs I've heard throughout. But Strange Mercy and Actor were the ones that I listened to front to back multiple times.
Mass Adduction's really good too.
Mass Adduction. Interesting. Okay, something I was fucking doing. God damn it. I'm getting
Think.
It's just not gonna happen.
Faster.
Man. I don't know what. Thank you. Faster.
Answer.
I don't know.
What is on the rock list?
Well, like what came out.
Yeah. It's
Most
tickle
stuff.
our fancy.
I mean, new Bully. Bully's cool.
I don't know, Bully.
Bully is very cool.
I don't deal with bullies.
To be fair, I haven't heard this song. Maybe this song isn't cool, but Bully's cool.
After all this time, I'm the same, just older. My skin's too thin, I could stand to be colder. I'm ashamed, I lose myself in people, like I lost myself in you. I bite my tongue, I don't wanna give in. You're already gone, and I've been living like an atom bomb, waiting to be lit. And I don't know what's worth forgiving.
Is on the rock stuff?
Yeah, Bully is for sure
What's
rock.
worth forgiving?
They're like
'Cause the shade of blue
I don't know about the song obviously, but like they're the description playing upbeat but noisy indie rock with slight grunge influences. That's very much what they do. But I don't know if the song gets there. It's really pretty though. Progression reminds you of Charlie Puth's Hilarious. Interesting. I'm not gonna listen to it.
But you're taking the atlas and you don't know why you ever left in the first place. Guess you were just bored now. You're sick of the rat race and I can't go back. Though I consider to see you smile and the snow in the winter, but nothing's the same. There's no power.
I'm very curious if it gets there. I feel like we're at like if it gets there, it's got to do it soon, right?
Man, this is gonna be the weirdest reference I've ever made on the show, but her voice reminds me if Tommy Pickles from the Rugrats were to grow up and be in an indie band.
Okay.
Did you ever watch that show?
Did I ever watch the Rugrats?
Well, I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
dude. And I watched the show where they're all grown up. It's called All Grown Up.
All grown up.
Yeah.
Lupe was thinking the same thing. No way, Lupe, were you thinking the
Well,
same
the singer of this
thing?
band is not E.G. Daily, okay? So that does sound like E.G. Daily, actually. Holy shit, that's crazy.
Oh, I love that vocal.
It does. That sounds the most like Tommy Pickles so
Yeah.
far.
I just can't get the hang of it.
I'm very curious if this song is also like that. It's probably more actual, like what we're used to with Bully. What do you think of that bass?
It's great.
Yeah.
Sounds like 2 bass tracks.
Okay. Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Like a slight chorus and then
Yeah.
another one that's overdriven.
This hits hard.
Yeah, it's good.
It's fucking huge. It's fucking massive. That hi-hat opened the whole fucking thing up. That's crazy. Yeah, so that's Bully. I think that the album they put out last year, 2 years ago. Let me think. Last year, I think Jackson liked that one. And then I know that friend of the show and past host Andy is a Bully fan as well.
Cool.
Really cool stuff. I'm surprised that song Atom Bomb is like that piano song is getting a lot of plays for them. It's good though. We listened to Liam Gallagher shit.
I listened to the Linkin Park.
I
We
do
listened
not
to
want
the
to listen to this.
Kings of Leon.
Let's see.
We didn't listen to the Cage the Elephant.
We didn't listen to. All right, let's do it.
With angry wings, I flew out of that town.
Hold on. Wait, start that over?
Start it over, you said?
Yeah, but like don't fade it in.
Yeah.
Okay, pause it. Go to DAWs.
You son of a bitch.
All your favorite bands.
Okay.
You can just type in all your favorite bands. But yeah, that'll work too.
Yeah, I got it.
Anyway, go back.
Jesus.
With angry wings, I flew
It's a different word,
out of
different
that town.
starting note.
Oh,
Okay.
it's a different
Amen.
song.
Promised you I'd never turn around. Cocaine bars and a caffeine high. Open all the windows under midnight skies. With angry wings, I flew out of that town. Chasing down a dream like a shadow in the breeze.
Actually, I like this.
Yeah, I like it more than
Wish you were right.
I was expecting to. I thought it was going to be cheesy as hell.
Man, I really messed up now. Too afraid to say it out loud. I can barely breathe. Who am I trying to be? I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I don't hate this.
Man, I really messed up now.
Type of song you'd hate writing a chart for.
What?
Because of I would hate writing a
yeah,
chart
yeah,
for this
yeah,
because of
yeah.
all the two bars of two.
I came back home. Tried my best just to carry.
Yeah, and I love you. Love it. I and Loving You by the Avett Brothers. Yeah.
Nothing on me. As far as east to west, and not a memory.
Or Avett Brothers.
I was going to ask you about that.
I don't know, man. Leave me alone.
I was gonna, and then you said it again. And I
Yeah.
was like, I have to ask.
I can barely breathe. Who am I trying to be? I'm still trying to figure it out. Am I too
It's
bright
getting a little boring.
I'm already bored. Yeah. Wait, can we do another sounds like this? But this
Sure.
one's a little bit more on the nose.
Sure.
It's another Dawes example.
You son of a bitch.
Right on Time by Dawes,
Not Brandy Carlisle.
not Brandy Carlisle. Okay, now pull up. We'll wait for this one to kick in, but while it's kicking in,
Pull up what?
80s Mercedes by Maren
Is
Morris.
that like? Yeah. Got it. Oh, this song. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now Slightly different voicings. Same chords.
Yeah. You gonna sue her for Dawes?
No.
You thought about it though.
No.
Oh, okay.
I just
Sure.
every time I play this song, I'm singing the Dawes song.
Oh, you have to play this song.
I've played this song several times. Yeah.
Damn, that's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's kind of unfortunate.
So close.
like this could be the
A
fucking
band.
Dawes song.
Yeah, a band that we're in almost started playing a Dawes song, and I was like, yes.
Yeah. I don't know why that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Actually, I have guesses why, but that's not really the point.
No.
Okay, let's see. Maybe one more thing, and then we'll or none more thing. I'm cool either way. Let's see if there's anything on this list that would be. We listened to a little bit of this. Why don't we just do this? Have you been listening to anything? You been listening to anything?
No.
Nothing?
Still just that Paul McCartney record.
Okay. So what we're listening to, time for that for the normal Fun Friday viewers who don't watch the main show. I don't think there's any, but this is the time where we do the what we're listening to section. So you're still listening to that Paul McCartney album?
That one, which is Chaos and Creation in the Backyard, and then I'm listening to Jesse Volume 4.
Okay, is there anything you want to listen? Because now we can actually show where we can show stuff. So do you want to show anything from those albums on here?
Oh yeah, let's listen to the end of 10 or 100,000
You
Voices.
fucker. Okay.
So let me back this up a little bit.
Yeah, back it
Jacob
up.
Collier went on tour last year and recorded what he was doing as the audience choir. And every show he took a recording of it. And then at the end of the tour, he put it all together and put it in this song. So aptly named song is called 100,000 Voices.
And it really is a journey in itself. Like
Such
from
a
beginning
journey.
to end. We're not going to listen to the whole thing, but
There's no super on the nose instance where it's like, oh, that sounds like 100,000 voices.
yeah. But
Past
it's-
arrangements, like for example, his Moon River arrangement sounds like there's more voices on
Yeah.
it than this one. But the ending of this is shocking.
It is, yeah, that is very true. This is like the last minute of the song.
Yeah, and it gets here. Now this is Jacob Collier.
Yeah. Well, and like the groove that was before this was surprising to me.
Yeah.
And then he hits a great note here in a minute. This one. So clean. It's really open. It's a hard sound to make sound, a hard like vowel sound to make sound like that.
Okay. Strap in, folks.
Oh, yeah, I was actually, I was wondering, do you guys have any...
Collier mosh pit. Boom.
Come on.
Dude, that's such a fucking that's the first song on the album. And the
Ugh.
crazy thing is that he did one of those fucking stupid TikTok promotional interviews where it was guy on the street was like, what are you listening to? And somebody was listening to, and then he was like, are you a musician? He's like, I am. I'm Jacob Collier. I just put out an album, Jesse Volume 4. He's like, what kind of music do you make? And he's like, a little bit of jazz, a little bit of, whatever, and a little bit of death metal. And I was like, a little bit of death metal. What he's referring to, he has to be, is this song that had a bunch of guitars on it that was a single. This song is decidedly not death metal,
No. But
But-
there's a middle section that kind of gets there a little bit.
but I thought that's what he meant, right?
Yeah.
Because it was that was probably the closest thing I knew,
Yeah.
right? So, but yeah, big shock, big fucking shock. Okay, what I've been listening to is from Fun Fridays. I love this album so much. It is in massive heavy rotation for me. Jimmy Montague, the album Tomorrow's Coffee. We listened to the song All the Same. I'm going to play the first song on the album, maybe skip a little bit. I fucking love this album. It's so delightful. It's so
Oh.
playful.
Oh.
It's it's just fun. I love it so much.
Hey, what's this all about? It's like you you're taking my
I love
words,
Rhodes
turning
piano.
inside out. There's not much use getting through to you when you think you're never wrong. Hey, what's this all about? It's like you're taking my words,
Isn't it
turning
delightful?
inside
Yeah, this is
out.
the
There's not
perfect
much use
description.
getting
It's just so nice.
Delightful.
when you think you're always right.
Hey, depending on where this goes, you should take us out on this. Fade it down a little bit.
It does. It's not.
Oh, okay. Oops.
Well, it's not totally not that, but
Yeah.
I'll probably do it. It's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm gonna skip actually, and then I'll go back to this. So, 'cause I'm curious if you'll hate this.
Uh-oh. That was cool.
I think it's great.
Yeah,
it's
it's-
so.
It's really hard to do that stuff and get away with it.
Yeah.
Like when people go into jazz,
Yeah.
bands that aren't jazz, between the Barrett and me.
Not now. So, thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it so much. If you haven't already, please follow or subscribe whatever podcast app you are using to listen to this. If you're on YouTube and you haven't subscribed to the channel right now, well, why the heck not? Press it. It's so helpful to us. It's free. If you're watching the live stream, watching the VOD, like the video because that helps us a ton. And I don't mean the little heart at the bottom of the chat. I mean the like button. That's helpful. Or dislike it. That's kind of fun. I like when I like and I click and I see there's dislikes. I'm like, what did we do? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's never happened.
It has.
Oh.
But please like the video, subscribe. If you are on social media, follow us on TikTok, Don't Feed the Artist, Instagram, DFTA Podcast. If you have topic ideas, you want to say hi, email us at feedback@don'tfeedtheartist.com or DM us on those aforementioned socials. Okay, we would love to hear from you. Like we said last week, our episode with the playlists was a fan submission from Ian. So if you like that, if you liked that idea and you feel like you have a good idea for us to do, send it our way. We would love to hear from you. Right?
Yeah, please.
Please.
We need ideas.
We would like your ideas.
Yeah.
And we won't give you any credit.
Or immediately we will.
Yeah, immediately.
It's
we'll
a
give you
toss-up.
credit. Yeah. There's really no way of knowing. There's truly no way of knowing.
It's a waiting game.
Exactly. I didn't miss anything else. Oh, for anyone who is in the Denton, Texas area this weekend, our band Moniker is playing at Harvest House for the Harvest House 9-year anniversary. We are playing last, but it's going to be a great night of music. Friend of the chat and friend of the show, Mallory, she's been on the show before. Her band Smothered will be playing as well. It's going to be a ton of fun. So if you're in the Denton, Texas area or know someone who would be free, tell them to come to the show. We would love to see them. That'll be on this Saturday, March 8th, 9th. Let's
The
go.
9th anniversary on the 9th.
That's perfect. Wow. I just like this weekend is a jumble. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate it so much. And do all the stuff I said if you haven't already. Thank you.
Fuck off! Get your